Folklorico Netzahualcoyo was founded in San Rafael in 1996 because Maestro Netza felt the need to bring together the people of the Mexican community and offer them a way to express their culture. When we take a folklorico or mariachi or any kind of traditional folk genre into the schools, it's a really great opportunity to teach kids about another culture, and for those kids who are of that culture to really instill some pride and to maybe even teach them something they didn't know about themselves and their history. We try to take a small mariachi or another musical ensemble from a different region of Mexico so that kids can really appreciate and experience the music and the liveliness and the gritos and, you know, all the different instrumentation. Sometimes we take a small mariachi that has all the traditional instruments from the region of Jalisco, Colima, that whole area of the mariachi, including a arpa jalisciense, which is a traditional Jalisco harp, the trumpet, which is a European trumpet, violin, usually 1, 2, or 3 violins, the guitarrón, which is the big guitar, which serves as a bass, the guitarra, sometimes, which is the typical Spanish guitar, and the vihuela, which is a small guitar-like instrument used in that region of Mexico. Ballet Folklorico Netzahualcoyo works closely with other community organizations such as Youth and Arts, going out to schools, doing performances, workshops. They perform annually at the Youth and Arts Italian Street Painting Festival as part of our Family Day program. They also will be performing at the Marin County Fair, which they've done the past few years on the Youth and Arts stages. As performing artists, these young people are given the opportunity to go out and perform all over their community as well as new communities. So it opens a lot of doors for them in the way of learning how to present yourself on stage, how to have good posture, to be proud both outwardly, physically, and on the inside, to be proud of your culture and to reach out and really grow through this experience in many ways. It's really fascinating to see the different costumes and to hear the different types of music that come from each region. An example of one of the influences from abroad in Mexico is the china poblana. It is a skirt that is typically now worn in the region near Jalisco, Mexico. And as legend goes, there was a Chinese princess who was kidnapped by pirates off of her ship, and she was taken to Mexico and sold actually as a slave. And she ended up being freed and marrying a Mexican man and settling in the state of Puebla. And while she was living there, she really missed her country, obviously, and missed the clothing and the bright colors of her clothing that she had back home. So what she would do is try to recreate her outfits from her home in Mexico with whatever she could find. So getting sequins and different silks and making these beautiful, intricate patterns. And the women of that area really took to loving what she was making. And so now the china poblana, as they call it, the Chinese woman from Puebla, is a typical dress that has lived on in that region.